bought for him, the little onesie kind of jacket, it swallowed him. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Ash Nikki, and I'm back with another video. Okay guys, so I'm back with another video, and today's video is gonna be mistakes I made as a young mom. Well, don't get your panties up in a bunch, because I haven't really made too many mistakes because I have brothers and sisters, and I helped my mom raise almost all of them. So I didn't make too many mistakes. I think I only made for real two, but three mistakes. But I mean, parenting doesn't come with a handbook, so everybody makes mistakes. My asthma's starting to kick it again. Ooh, girl, and I left my asthma pump upstairs. Who's gonna go get it? Not I. So this video should not be long at all, because let's face it, I mean, like I said, I only have like 3 mistakes, kind of, sort of. Four? I said 4 mistakes maybe, but that's it. So my first mistake that I made as a young mom, oh, I was gonna say, wow, I forgot already. How did I forget if I thought about this video? So my first mistake that I made as a young mom, again, I'm clueless I was clueless as to what being not what being a parent was, but like, what you need to get for your child, more or so. So the first mistake that I made as a young mama is I bought all my clothes 0 to 3 months. So hold on. Not all my clothes, all my baby's clothes. I bought all his clothes 0 to 3 months. And the problem there was that he came out tiny. And still to this day, he's about to be 4 months and he's still tiny. He still fits in. I mean, of course he's gonna fit into 0 to 3 months clothes, but I feel like as a young mom, or a mom period, if you're pregnant, I feel like you should go half and half on newborn clothes and 0 to 3 month clothes, because face it, kids do grow up fast. Babies grow really, really fast. So, in my head when I was pregnant, I was thinking, 0 to 3 months is the same as newborn, but just a 3-month-old baby could fit into it. Like that's the way that I was thinking about it, which kind of is the way that it is. But newborn clothes are smaller than 0 to 3 months clothes. So me and my fiance, once again, my fiance going by my guided opinion, he goes and he buys all the baby's clothes 0 to 3 months. So everything we had bought was 0 to 3 months. And I can't believe it. When my baby came home, when it was time to take my babas home, I call them babas, sorry. So when it was time to bring my baby home, my mom brought me the outfit that I picked out for him to come home. Girl, when I tell you that outfit was huge on him, I don't even know what cartoon to describe him as, with how big those clothes were on him. Like, they were huge on him. They were dancing on him. Like, the little jacket, because he was born in January, so the little jacket that first of all, let me go back. The Timberland jacket that I had bought for him, the little onesie kind of jacket, it swallowed him. That jacket swallowed my son. Okay, so I was like, this is a no-go. And then the day that we came home, it was pouring snow outside. Like, it was snowing so bad. So I was like, that's a no-go. My son cannot go in there, because the minute you put him in, he just sinks to the bottom. His head would not come to the top. So I was like, oh no, I cannot put this on him. And then the sweater that I brought, which was the actual outfit that I wanted, that I had picked out. So the sweater, his arm was right here and the rest of his sleeve was like this. I was like, oh my god. Did I really buy all my son's clothes like that? Oh no. So in the hospital, I'm just sitting there cracking up as I'm dressing him because the pants were like up to here. His shirt was like so baggy everywhere. It was the most funniest thing in the world to me, but then I felt so bad because my baby was so small and he's just like, what is going on here? Like, why? So then we get home, and again, that's all that I have is 3 months clothes. So when we got home, I put on a little onesie on him. Once again, it was dancing on him. And I say that because that very onesie that I put on him is that very onesie that I put on him when we actually got home. I put it on him like a week ago, and it fits him perfectly snug. And I started crying. Oh, it hit me. My baby's growing. I started crying because my baby's getting big, and he's just changing before my eyes. And it's like, you know, you see your child for so long that you don't notice the changes until you notice them. I guess, like, you don't notice it every day until you actually notice it. And you're like, oh, wow. And just to put it out there, this is the very shirt that I wore when I went into labor. So this shirt was like this on me. But let's get to the next mistake that I made as a young mama. So, as you all know, we are on lockdown still. And there was a point in time around March where everybody thought that everything was gonna close, and everybody started stocking out. Like, they started buying everything off the shelves. I mean, still to this day, there's really not much on the shelves, but you know, there's a little bit more than there was. But so I started panicking because I started hearing from my mom and, you know, my friends and online that everybody was taking everything. So they were taking like boxes of diapers, they were taking all wipies, they were taking all the milk and everything. So I'm like sitting there thinking, my money hasn't came in. So I had diapers and I had wipes, but I was starting to run low because, you know, babies use like 10,000 diapers a day. So I was like, oh my god, they're taking up all the diapers, they're taking up all the wipes, and I'm gonna need them soon. So I need to go out and find diapers and wipes in his formula. When I tell you that I went out and I was only able to buy him 3 little refillable packs of wipes. Thank God that I got his formula, because his formula is not that much. It's not oversaturated. His formula is not too much on demand. So I was able to find his formula, but I had to go super far away from my house, 30 minutes away from my house, to go find that formula. Thank God that I found it that day. And I only found 1 box of diapers, and I was already running low on the diapers that I had. So I was like, dang, like, I need more diapers. So I went everywhere looking for diapers, blah blah blah. Fast forward, I get home and I'm unpacking everything, and I get upstairs and I'm putting the diapers on and stuff. And then as I'm noticing, you know, I'm taking out the diapers or whatever and I'm putting them in his closet, and I'm noticing that they're size 1. So as I'm noticing, I noticed that all the boxes of diapers were a size 1. And that very same week, me and my fiance had spoke, and we were speaking about the fact that he's growing out of his size 1 diapers. I mean, it's not really a bad mistake, but still, the fact that I completely forgot and I went out and I bought all his diapers size 1. Then I had to go back to exchange the diapers and find no size 2 diapers. What? Like, when I tell you, it was the worst. By far, that was like one of the biggest mistakes I've ever made, because in that very moment, everything was on high demand. And come on now, like, when I had to go exchange the diapers that I bought for a size that I need, they were nowhere to be found. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So I was able to you know, I didn't get to exchange them because I couldn't find the size that I needed, and I was not willing to pay more money to get a size, you know, the size that I needed in a different brand. So what I did was I sold them online. I had the money for it. I waited a week or two. I went back and I finally found the boxes of diapers that I needed. So that's what I did. Anyways, the second mistake that I made as a young mom, I know I'm probably gonna get backlash for this one. So my baby is 3 months, and once he hit the 2 month and once he hit 3 months, like the exact 3 months, I started showering him every day because I noticed that once you shower him every day, he falls asleep all night, which is one of his problems, that he does not fall asleep unless you shower him all day and you put his little lotion on him and, you know, you give him his bottle, blah blah blah. He will not fall asleep all night. Like, you can put your lotion on him. I put his nighttime lotion on him. He still don't fall asleep if you don't shower him. So I did that for a good 2-3 weeks, and then he got sick. My baby got sick because of me. So that would be the third mistake that I made as a young mom. I think I mentioned that I made a fourth. Another mistake that I made as a young mom, which isn't really bad, but it's bad for me, is my fiance, he works night shift, so he works from 9 p.m. to 6 in the morning. So you know, I'm with him all night long. I'm with the baby all night long by myself. So instead of putting him in his bassinet to sleep, I put him to sleep with me, and he got super used to that. And for a while, he would not. When I tell you, he would not fall asleep in his bassinet, because my plan was to have him sleep with me during the week, you know, when his dad's not home, and then when his dad stays home, you know, Saturday, Sunday, I'll put him in his bassinet. No, that did not work. He has to sleep with us. But for 2 weeks straight, he's been sleeping in his bassinet, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, I think those are the only mistakes that I made as a young mom. And if I come up with more, or if I do make more mistakes on the long run, I will tell y'all. I will tell y'all if I have more if I make more mistakes as a young mom. But yeah, those were the little mistakes that I made as a young mom, and I hope you guys like the video. I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned to my next video on my channel, and I hope you guys love me. I'm trying to come up with a name for my little gang whenever I do get my little gang. So I'll figure that out. I mean, I don't have a gang yet, so I'll figure that out when I get there. When we hit that milestone, I'll get there. But like I always say, peace out.